Hey everybody, Nicole Soroka here. I wanted to shoot this video for you to give you a little bit of information and insight on what you're putting into your body. I've been a distributor for Enagic products for almost a year and a half now, and we have a few products. I love them all. The one I'm going to talk about today is our flagship product. It's the Level Up K8 machine, and what it does is it has 7 different pH levels of water that you can use. Powering on. And it talks to you, which is super cool. And what it also does, it doesn't just adjust the pH of your water, of your tap water, it also oxidizes the molecules so they're more easily absorbed by our bodies. That's pretty scientific. I'm going to get into that in a different video, but for today we're going to stick to the basics. So the different types of water are, we've got 7.0 clean filtered water. This is water that you would use when you're taking your medications and when you're, if you have a baby and you're making baby formula with that. This is our beauty water. 6.0 is the pH, and it's called beauty water for a reason. A lot of women use it as a toner and an astringent. I do know of even men that put it in a little spray bottle, and after you've been traveling or flying and you just kind of have that greasy, grimy, travel feeling on you, you just spritz it on your face and it just kind of, tightens everything and rejuvenates stuff.
Strong acidic water.
2.5 pH is our strong acidic water, and this is fantastic for cleaning. It kills 99.9% of all germs and bacteria upon contact. So you can get rid of all the cleaners in your house. Just think of the money you're saving by not having to buy any more cleaners, and how much cleaner your air in your home is going to be for you and your family by not using those cleaners. We have 3 different types of water, 3 different levels: 8.5, 9.0, 9.5. When you first get your machine, you start at 8.5. Your body's not used to drinking higher pH water, and so there will be a little bit of a detox process with your body depending on your body. Those detox results are different per person. So you start at the lower pH, 8.5, you move up every couple weeks until you're drinking the 9.5. The last type of water we have is the 11.5. So you hit the 2.5. The 2.5 pH always comes out of this bottom discharge hose. So when you want the 11.5, you press the 2.5, you turn on the water, and the 11.5 will come out of here. This water is perfect for, it's a degreaser basically. And so you can use it to clean anything that has some grease. It works great on windows. It works great on stovetops. One thing that I use it all the time for is every week I go get my groceries. I have a whole bunch of produce. I put my produce in the sink, turn on the water, the 11.5, and I let it soak for about 15 minutes. The results are surprising on how much pesticides and junk come off the water, or come off the fruit, that don't come off the fruit just washing it with any other kind of water. And the reason it works so well versus regular water is because it emulsifies the oils. And that's what pesticides are. They're made of an oil, so the rain doesn't wash them off all the time, so the farmers aren't continually applying them. So this will get all the oils, all the pesticides, just all that junk you don't want to be ingesting into your body off. Plus, it brings out the natural flavor of the produce, and it also extends the life of the produce. So now we're going to move on to a cool little test. We are going to test the pH levels of a bunch of different common, popular beverages. So pH means potential hydrogen. So the more hydrogen in the water, the better it is for you. The pH scale goes from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. And when you have something that's acidic, that's going to equate to sickness or illness within your body. When you have something that's alkaline, that's going to equate to feeling better, being healthy, all from the inside out. So, all of this stuff was bought yesterday. I wanted to keep this test as true as possible without leaving any room for variables. And so I'm going to do 1 glass for each of these drinks. That one got 2. It's going to stay with 2 maybe. No, there we go. And then that one. And then we will have 1 for our tap water and 1 for our Kangen water. And so to start, I'm just going to pour a little bit. So we got pop. We are in a continent with massive pop consumption. And I'm not going to judge. I used to be a heavy Diet Pepsi drinker up until a little over 3 months ago, and decided that it was time to quit. And so I stopped, but there's lots of people out there. This vitamin water, a lot of people buy this. They feel that it's healthy, it's good for me. It says vitamin on it. It can't be bad for me because it says vitamin on it. But we will see. Let's see how acidic or alkaline vitamin water really is. Smart water, another one. Perfect marketing on the behalf of the manufacturer of this. It says smart water. It's got to be smart for me to drink it. And this is kind of one of the in or cool waters nowadays. And so you see a lot of celebrities drinking this, promoting it. And we have the good old sports energy drinks. Not gonna lie, would have my girls do this when they would play in their sports. The electrolytes, it's gotta be good for them, right? So, we got new lids on these things. And you see again too, a lot of the athletes are drinking sports drinks to keep hydrated. Another popular drink, I don't want to say it's just for teenagers that it's popular for. Me personally, haven't tried an energy drink that I like, but again, super popular. People are looking for that quick energy fix, and they want some energy to get through the day or get through the meeting or get through their night shift. And so easy to grab one of those. Oh, and this one, oh, this one's a healthy one. Look at 0 sugar. Can't be that bad for me, right? This is one I'm interested to see the results in. This has kind of been my pop replacement. I do like that carbonation flavor in my mouth, so I have been buying this or one similar to it to have that feeling. I don't drink near as much of this as I did Diet Pop, but it's still, I'm gonna guess it's still not good for me, so we will see. And then I'm gonna get some of the Kangen water. Well, no, we'll get the tap water right now because it's on. And then we'll get the Kangen water. We'll go with the 9.5. This is what I drink, what my cat drinks. This is great for pets, this water. Okay, so now I'm going to use my pH indicator drops, and this is going to show us how much, how acidic or how alkaline the water, the beverages really are. And I've got a little pH chart over here. So, you know, yellow or orange and yellow, definitely high acidic qualities in it. A green is more of a neutral. And then you get to that dark blue and then that purple, and that means it's alkaline. So I'm gonna put 3 drops in each of these. I'm gonna go with 4. Lost count on that one. I'm just gonna give them a stir. Mix them up. Get those pH drops all in there. And you can see right away the Sprite is super acidic. It's, from my angle, looking pretty orange, whereas the vitamin water is a little more on the yellow. Smart water is looking a little green. Maybe this won't work on here because this is blue already. I'm going to just throw a couple more drops in there to counteract the blue food coloring. See if that does anything. Okay, so it definitely goes green. Good old Monster. And then we've got my current Diet Pepsi replacement, which is not looking really a whole lot better than the pop for acidity wise. And then we've got the tap water. And we've got the Kangen water. And so you can see that the Kangen water is a really nice deep purple color. And so that means it's at a true alkaline 9.5 pH. And you can see that pretty much everything else here is really acidic actually. These two being the worst, followed by these two. These two are falling, you know, this is definitely more acidic than this falling in the neutral category. But again, it goes back to this being the most alkaline. So you can see that there's a lot of the drinks that people are commonly drinking on a very regular basis that are basically eating away at our body from the inside out because they're so acidic. So one other quick test I want to show you is how, no, one more test, sorry, my bad, forgot about one. So I'm gonna show you how, because what Kangen water does is it neutralizes the effect of the acidity in our body. So I'm gonna get some more Kangen water. And I'm going to put it into the Sprite. And so it neutralizes the acidity in our bodies. So when you add some of that Kangen water in there, you can see it's turning, it was turning a little more green there. Green and then orange. And then, or green and then yellow, but it's really going back more so to the orange color that it started from. And so that shows the power of the acidity in the things we drink. And so it takes 32 cups of Kangen water to neutralize the effect of 1 cup of pop. That's a lot of water. And if you're drinking more than 1 can of pop, which most North Americans are in a day, you're gonna have to drink a whole lot of Kangen water to compensate for that, to even get out to an equilibrium of neutrality within your body. So one final test about how bad pop is for us. I'm gonna fill this with water, Kangen water. This is really cool because the hose is nice and long, so you don't have to stand there and hold it. You can move it onto your counter, let it do its thing and fill up. And it's, you know, can go tall if you've got a taller container. You can adjust it, you can swivel it any which way direction that you want. So I'm gonna fill it about 3/4 full. Okay, there we go. pretty close. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pH drops in there, show that it's alkaline. I'm going to give it a stir, and again you can see that beautiful purple color, knowing that it's alkaline. Now imagine that this jug of water is your child, and your child loves soda pop so much, and you're like, fine, 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 Johnny, I'll give you some soda pop. And I'm going to show the effects of just, here's that same can of 7-Up. This is the equivalent of 2 tablespoons. So we've got 2 tablespoons of pop versus about 50 ounces of water versus, how many ounces are in here? 2 ounces, no, 1 ounce, sorry, my bad. So 50 ounces of Kangen water and 1 ounce of pop. So little Johnny's drinking that. And you can see, I don't know if you can see from there, are you seeing it change color? Okay, good. You can see already that it's changing color. So that is how powerful the acid in these drinks that we drink are. And so it has already, look, it's already taken over. That's a matter of what, 30 seconds or so, that little Johnny's body has gone from a nice alkaline level of 9.5 to more of a low neutral range. And it's going to take a lot of Kangen water to get that back up. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this little informative video with the tests that I've done. If you have any questions at all about what I've done and about the machine at all, or even the other products, then shoot me a message and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.